เลขาธิการการประชุมด้านการค้าและการพัฒนานะคะหรือว่าUnctadที่ดำรงตำแหน่งมาถึง5ปีแล้วค่ะล่าสุดก็ได้เดินทางมาประเทศไทยนะคะเพื่อมาพูดในเรื่องวาระนวัตกรรมด้านการค้าและการพัฒนาในภูมิภาคเอเชียแปซิฟิกไปติดตามบทสัมภาษณ์พิเศษนี้กันค่ะ
Dr. Kitui, can you talk about the agenda for innovative trade and sustainable development for the Asia-Pacific region?
Well, thank you very much. First and foremost, every region of the world has to model its policies on the basis of changing global circumstances. And some dynamics today have to inform the remodeling, the innovative changes of the policy of Southeast Asia. Three things particularly come to mind for me. The first one is the rising protectionism in the north, in the Western countries, which is also related to shortening global value chains and uncertainties to traditional access to those markets. The second phenomenon is the fact that this region represents the fastest growing area of the global economy, as reflected in the very steady growth of FDI flows. And third is the fact that very substantial drivers of regional investment are coming from within the region itself, which means that in modeling new investment policies in the ASEAN region, Asia-Pacific region, more bold decisions have to be made on the basis of being the main financiers of those new investments. Two, the region has to seize this opportunity to become more clearly supporters of the multilateral process at a time when skeptics have been casting doubts on the importance of globalization. And third, Asia-Pacific has to become a greater player in South-South cooperation and investment flows. Yes. So with those conditions, I think you can start modeling a new thinking, new forms of emphasis on investment policy, on trade policy in the Asia-Pacific region.
And can you tell us why this agenda is important for the region?
Well, first of all, the dynamism that has been in this area is not accidental. But it has grown under circumstances that were slightly different from where we are today. Global value chains were a major vehicle for this region maximizing benefit from globalization. Those are under one threat. Secondly, technology is making it possible for value chains to become shortened, reshoring of some enterprises, reindustrialization of some countries that had been exporting industrial jobs. That affects countries that have benefited because of their efficiency. And third, when there is such a momentum and growth, the capacity exists to reassert a region that has shown its ability to grow. So all this makes sense, but also benefit the leadership and the enterprises of Asia-Pacific.
How about the role of Unctad? How is it supporting innovative trade and development? There
are three immediate things that come to mind about the role of Unctad in this partnership. First of all, we have been important partners of the ASEAN region, particularly in providing the statistics on investment flows. And our sense of reading of, for example, trends in industry, the resurgence of industrial policy, even in countries that in the past did not see much value in industrial policy, and the need for aligning. So the intellectual and normative work of Unctad contributes to the conditions under which sound policy can be made. And secondly, we continue to be partners, particularly in dealing with inclusive prosperity, assisting with e-commerce policy, with trade facilitation support, with technical support for diversification, particularly among the LDCs in the region. So we want to continue being true normative and technical partners to the region as it plays out its role, both in internally creating wealth and social inclusion, but also in creating models that can be emulated elsewhere in the world.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.